excuse me, should there be a fire alarm, it's because the place is on fire. So remove yourself from either the door that way or behind. Item 22.26.1, to receive apologies for absence. Thank you.
Sorry, Chair. Before we move on, can I just say I have to keep my phone on. It is on silent, but my daughter is in neonatal, so I have to keep it on in case I get a call. I will have to leave,
Okay.
but I'll be back.
Yep, fine. Item 22.26.2, to note declarations of interest and requests for dispensation to discuss and vote on a matter in which a member or co-opted member has a disclosable pecuniary or non-pecuniary interest. Does any member have any interests to declare? No? Thank you. Item 22.26.3, open forum. One member of the public. Any questions, member of the public? That's a no then. Okay. Thank you. Item 22.26.4, to approve and sign the minutes of the Handforth Town Council meeting of 11th of October 2022. Does anybody have any issues with anything in the minutes from October? No. Can I have a proposal to accept? Thank you. Second? Thank you. Those in favour? Thank you. Item 22.26.5, to receive a report from the PCSO. Gareth.
we anyway? Well, you have previously.
And just one thing for you, Gareth. I had a couple of occasions in the last month to phone 101, and I didn't get the normal 20-minute wait. It was answered quite quickly. Yeah. Yeah, and I did get a call back, albeit from someone who was nearer to Liverpool than here. But it's a call back. At least it makes you. They don't understand the area. But is it not possible that there could be an email address for people to send a complaint or by email
Yeah,
instead of a 101?
yeah.
Right. Right. Okay. And how frequently do they get looked at? Yeah. Because if it's 11 o'clock on a Saturday night, you're going to be waiting, aren't you? So, yeah. 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 I think member of the public had a query. Is it disturbing the peace? Or anything like that? Okay, thanks very much. Photographers. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks, Gareth. Thank you. Next item, 22-26-6, to approve and sign the order of payments for November. I'll share that soon. Anybody have any issues or any queries? No? Okay.
Have we started to use the fire thing?
You can say that.
The
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah. Just wondering if we should colour it in on
I think
the drawing for the new car park. Draw it in there. Okay. Can I have a proposal then to accept the order of payments?
I'll propose.
Thank you. Second. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, can I have a vote? Yes, please. All in favour? Thank you. And then 22-26-7 to receive a report from Ward Councillor Julie Smith.
Thank you. Not an awful lot this time. As a ward councillor, we're awarded £4,200 a year currently as a ward budget to use on anything in the village highways related that wouldn't normally be picked up by highways, or they don't deem it importance enough to do at the time. We've not used it for the last 2 years, so recently I sent a list over to them, and I'm happy to report that everything was approved. I can't remember exactly what they were at the moment. A lot of road markings being relined. The parking spaces at Tesco Express, which are very worn to the extent that parking enforcement can't enforce because they can't prove that they weren't in a space or they were in a wrong space. So that's going to be done on a Sunday in the near future. So yeah, yeah. So lots of potholes and weeds and whatever. So I managed to spend most of the 2 years allowance. After the last meeting, I went out with Andy Simpson, who's one of the highways engineer managers, for a couple of hours driving round to identify anything that needed doing. A member of the public had pointed out the crossing at Lakeland, that one of the poles had been damaged, so that's going to be repaired. Weeds growing as you come off the slip road from the A555 at Lakeland, general weed spraying, more potholes, and we talked about 20-mile-per-hour signs on some of the roads, including Spath Lane, Meriton Road, Crossfield Road, Wallingford, which are, no, they've gone onto a list. It depends on information gathering. So that's that on the highways. On Cheshire East website, there is, when you go onto the front page, the first box is a cost of living link. I don't know if anybody's had a look at it. It's very, very useful, and I've been signposting people to it. There are things on there about financial well-being, warm spaces, energy saving and support schemes, Cheshire East local support, information for businesses. It's very, very useful, and I've been asking people on social media that if they know of anybody who doesn't have access to social media and wouldn't necessarily see this, to signpost them to it so that they can get any information that they need. I'm still waiting for Cheshire East to come back to me on the winter warmth scheme, whereby we have all the winter warmth items, the blankets and everything that we can refer people to. They're still in the process of collating all the existing equipment that they have and deciding which areas they're going to send it to. So I'm hoping for a response on that very soon. I've also been speaking to local pub managers about creating warm spaces in the afternoons and providing tea and coffee. Now, I'm not 100% sure whether it applies to licensed premises, but Cheshire East are offering grants of £250 to £1,000 for any community groups or businesses that provide warm spaces, a hot meal or drinks. So hopefully the pubs will be eligible for that, especially the Bull's Head, because they've got a lovely space there and they can have it separate from the main pub. Yeah. And it's just really so that people who are worried about putting the heating on don't have to put the heating on. I was with Onward yesterday, and they're having a winter warmer event for their tenants. All Onward customers are invited to go and talk to the local charities and partners about how to keep the homes safe and warm during the winter. It's being held at Woodstock Court next Wednesday. And if they sign up for a Nourish programme, not quite sure what that is, they'll receive a free slow cooker. So if they go next Wednesday between 12 and 2, there's a free meal. Yeah, customers of Onward. Yeah, so they can join them for a free meal and a winter warm pack. So that's Onward, getting in on the act. We had a skip day yesterday, funded by Onward, on Spath Lane. It was extremely successful, and we had to get it collected an hour early because it was full. So that was another successful one. So we'll carry on with our skip incentive as well. No. Yeah. It was a big one. It was massive as well. So I got some prices because it was much bigger than the one that we have. School Road car park will be closed next week because they're replacing all the lighting columns. So I've spoken to the GP surgery because they signpost people who can't get in the health centre car park over to School Road. So they know it's closed, and I've just had notification tonight that Cheshire East have actually put notices up now to tell people. I was going to have to ask Ashley to put them up, but they've done them. So all the lighting columns are being replaced there. And the only other thing is, John found out today that the Mermaid will hopefully be demolished this side of Christmas. So that's all I have to report at the moment.
I've just got one question. I don't know if you can help, but the crossing at Spaff Lane, where the kids cross to go to the rain, it's absolutely thick with leaves. With the water, that's really slight accident where the kids fell over.
On the crossing?
No, it's
On the pavements.
onto the pavement. Absolutely, I went there.
On Kingston Road side?
Yes.
Right.
So I don't know whether I was going to. Oh, has it?
Yeah, because we had a similar problem outside St Benedict's last week.
Yeah.
We did that, didn't we?
Oh,
Yeah.
right, because yesterday.
This afternoon as well.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know the 3 little ones.
Yeah, somebody reported the similar problem at St Benedict's, but it was outside the front of St Benedict's, and apparently that's the responsibility of the school caretaker, which it should be. It's the school.
That's on the
Yeah. Yeah. So
It's very well.
yeah, but I keep saying it. Anybody who's got any issues, go on Cheshire East and report it because they get picked up straight away. And people don't. I hear day in, day out people telling me, "Oh, this is wrong. That's happened. This is broken."
Because
I get every report that everybody in my ward reports to Cheshire East. I get a copy of it, and I can tell you, I get probably 2 or 3 a day. At least one of them's mine.
So, Ash, we could have reported that, could we? To Highway?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how long would it take for them to come out?
Quick. Yeah. I reported the gully. Again, at the junction of Station Road and Old Road, because John came home and said that it had been raised, and I reported it, and it was just the following day. So, they are pretty quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know which one you mean.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Can I ask a question, please? You mentioned this money that you have as a ward councillor. We have 2 ward councillors in Hamforth. Should we know what our other ward councillor spent his money on? Are we allowed to ask? Would that information be forthcoming?
I have no idea you'll have to ask.
So just email the ward councillor. Okay, thank you very much. I'd like to know what it's spent on.
Yeah, it'd just be a quick question. Can you tell us what you spent your allocation on in Handforth? Yeah. One of the things that I thought was encouraging from that list was about the School Road car park, where they're replacing the light columns, which indicates that they see it long term as a car park, not necessarily a block of flats, which you can always be worried about. Okay, thank you for that. Item 22, 26, 8 to agree the proposed meeting dates for HTC for 2023. Who's got a copy of those? Nothing unusual. Yes.
Sorry, am I okay to go? 3 of the meetings are on the 3rd Tuesday rather than on the 2nd. Is that deliberate or by
It's
accident?
deliberate. January, it falls on a
Yeah.
weird sort of day.
That makes sense.
So yeah, it's the week after. There is another one, isn't there?
April, May, and July.
April because of Easter,
Okay.
and May because of the election.
Okay.
So it has to be held later because the election will come out on possibly what would it be? Oh my god, the election will be held on the 4th. I hope we know by Saturday, yeah, but the coronation is being held on Saturday. It's going to be bank holiday Monday.
Yeah.
So if we clear days won't come into effect until about 7 or 8. So
Just a question from Councillor Sampson. July, 18th of July for the meeting. Is there a reason behind that?
Yeah, that's on 3rd as well. 3rd Tuesday. Yeah.
Well,
you know,
You're not on holiday, are you? I don't
my holiday till the start of July, so I'm curious now. There must have been. Yeah. I have no idea why the creator began on the 11th. Not for that.
if you let it stand and you find anything out, you can just let everybody know. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So can I have a proposal to accept the dates?
I'll propose it.
A second. Thank you.
Yes, pending changes.
Yeah,
Yes.
about that July one.
Can I have a vote in favour, please? Unanimous. Thank you. 22, 26, 9. Receive notice and correspondence. Have you got anything, Ashley?
I don't think so, no. Everything's been emailed out. The traveller's book on it. Yeah. So that's the last thing.
Yeah, just something I want to make people aware of is on Sunday for the Remembrance Day Parade, the railway pub will be open from about 10 o'clock doing drinks, hot drinks, and I'm told in a coffee cup with a lid so that people can take it with them. And then I think around about 11:30, 12 o'clock, they'll be open again and providing some sort of food, free food. I just want to make sure that that possibly gets out there.
Yeah, can I also say that we have got volunteers coming in before
Yeah.
That's into the youth centre.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Those timings might be different to what. Okay, thank you. Just making sure.
This is what Steve Burners has given me.
Okay, that's fine. I just
Right, okay.
Where's
Whoever's needs the car park is the band and John. Everybody else is drop off only really. But that ain't really close. It's got to take you to safety. Well, before they go.
Is the gate going to be mine?
Yeah. It'd be in James or James. It wasn't Gareth or Clary. Yeah. But I'm going to tell. Yeah, so the other good point is Amberon will close that road in front of Hall Road at 10 o'clock. So that's what we look at and not coming in and out of the car.
And the fact that there won't be anything coming the other way
Yeah.
means that people can stop, let the people out who are coming to the parade,
They could
and then
park at the health centre, couldn't they?
Yeah, and come over the bridge.
Come over the
something like
bridge,
that.
Yeah. Okay. And item 22, 26, 10 to agree the date of the next HTC meeting held on the 13th of December. Yes? Right. Do we need it proposed? No, just agreed it. Yeah. Thank you very much. End of meeting at 8:06.